Is proud to present Jackie Mason. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage a very funny man. He's played in clubs from New York to Los Angeles.
All right. Hello, Las Vegas. There it is. You guys having a good time? All right, I'm having a good time myself. Check it in. This is the entertainment capital of the world. You guys are supposed to be having a good time here. Seeing some shows. You're here tonight. I myself got off last night. I went to see Siegfried and Roy. Has anybody seen Siegfried and Roy? Yeah. All right, some show, isn't it? I'll tell you, do you know they have the only 2 pure white snow tigers in captivity? This is true. They've been trying to mate them for the past 10 years unsuccessfully. But let's face it, this is Las Vegas. This is Siegfried and Roy. And it doesn't seem to bother them that both the tigers happen to be male. The tigers, on the other hand, are very pissed off. As you can imagine. Oh my God, Las Vegas, look at it. Legalized gambling, legalized prostitution. Let's face it, you cannot leave the state without getting screwed. Guaranteed, what a place. They have all kinds of names for it. Gentlemen's Cabaret. I like the way they call that here. Gentlemen's Cabaret. As if I was growing up and my teacher told me, stop it, behave yourself. Act like a gentleman. Think I'd take out $1 and try to put it in her G-string? Just not, this guy might have. It's not gonna happen. So I'm from New York City. This is my second time here in Las Vegas. Hey, all right, the New York, I smell a little crack burning over here. See, this is the New York City section. But I am from New York City, and it's my second time here in Las Vegas. I like it a lot here. It's difficult getting around here. See, I'm the low man on the show totem pole. I'm not allowed to stay here at the beautiful MGM. It's a nice hotel, but my agent put me up. I'm at the Ramada Inn, which is off the Strip. I'm not happy about that, but I'll tell you what a lot of people don't know. Ramada is an ancient Indian word for shithouse. No joke, I swear. And it's tough when you're not on the Strip and you got to get around. It's very difficult to get around here. You know, it's 1999. You think you could walk into a gas station and get directions? No, not going to happen. Not in this country, right? I went into a place there. I told the guy I was looking for the Ramada Inn. It's just off the Strip. Just looks at me and goes, I am sorry, my friend, but as unbelievable as it seems, I don't happen to come from around here. Really? Like in the rush of my life, I'm like, look, I'm looking for the Ramada Inn. It's just off the Strip here. And he's like, wait a second, I've got a map, hold on. Starts to open up this big map. It's like, now let's see. Nevada, 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 Nevada. Where the hell is Nevada? I thought Nevada was here yesterday with Nevada. I'm like, schmuck, that's a map of India. I said, Ramada, not Calcutta. He's like, oh, that shit house. Oh, God. You gotta take a cab. You think cab would be any better? Get into a cab. I tell the guy I'm looking for the Ramada Inn. It's just off the Strip. My luck, the guy looks at me and goes, I am sorry, my friend. Oh, forget it. Oh, God. So I am from New York City. I happen to be Jewish and from New York City. What a coincidence. Woo! What is it? Are Jewish people here tonight? I thought this was the Baptist fundraiser. I don't know, that's, maybe I was wrong. No, I come from a long line of Jews. The first Native American Jews ever to roam the plains of the New World. This is true, the Schleppakoi tribe of Miami Beach. Old Chief Broken Hip. Oi. Oh, yes. I'm dating a shiksa, of course, which makes my mother very happy, but she's in New York, and I can admit it here freely. That dating a shiksa, which is great, because, you know, let's face it, what do they know? She doesn't even know what the word shiksa means. I tell her it means special in Hebrew. It works out great for me. So I drive all over the country. I don't like to fly. I'm a little nervous about flying. Anybody feel that with me? A little nervous about you know what I'm talking about? And you tell people you don't like to fly, what's the first thing they tell you? Well, flying is safer than driving. They love to tell you that. And I like to mention, you know, on my way over here tonight, if my car door accidentally opened, my chances are pretty good I'm not going to get sucked into the engine and die a fiery hell. I'll probably pull over and close the door. It's just not going to happen. I think it's the captain that makes me a little nervous. I have trouble putting my life in the hands of a man that still comes to work in a short-sleeve button-down shirt and a clip-on tie. But that's just for starters. He comes on with the most useless information, doesn't he? You're sitting there, it's like 35,000 feet, 650 miles an hour. Captain comes on, he's like, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. I thought you'd like to know, if you look out the left, you'll find the Grand Canyon. Look out the right, you'll see the Hoover Dam." This is pointless to me. Neurotic Jew from New York. I need a little bit more. How about, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. I thought you'd all like to know, we've got plenty of gas. The engines seem to be working. The gauges are online. The flaps are in place. I haven't had a drink in 3 days. I'm completely sober. Looks like we're gonna make it." Makes me feel much better. People always complain about the movie they show. Why show a movie? Let's put the radar screen up and have everybody watch out for a mid-air collision. It makes perfect sense to me. And the worst of all, you reach your cruising altitude. Some little steward will close the curtain between coach and first class. I don't want you to see what's going on. As if you pull the curtain back and find the stewardesses giving lap dances to the first class passengers. Maybe on Air Force One. Oh, come on. You think we punished Clinton enough? You think that was enough punishment, a $90,000 fine? You think that was enough after everything? No. I think if we wanted to punish Bill Clinton, we'd make him sleep with Janet Reno. Punishment served. You guys are a beautiful audience. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much.